business over here. I'm running an enterprise. I ain't talking rental cars. I'm talking about dollar signs. My portfolio diversified with stocks and bonds. Got the game from blue chip, look, bro, be putting me on. Got me making power meetings at the top of the morning. Lunch dates with my shorty, man, you know what we on. Now when you see us pulling up, you know it's official. Stepping into the building looking clean as a whistle. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. Keep all that negative energy with you. I'm trying to have a good time. Man, snapping for pictures. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah.
30,000 on a plane, and you know I'm the captain. Let's join the Mile High Club. Let me know what's happening. Too clean when I'm stepping in. I ain't no capper. Kapo the captain, and I don't do capping. Cuff links 300, and I sleep on satin. Yeah, I'm macking on your bitch, trying to see what's cracking. While I'm checking escrows, trademarks, and patents. Cryptos, NFTs, yeah, this moolah is stacking. Let's
now
get
when you
it.
see us pulling up, you know it's official. Stepping into the building looking clean as a whistle. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. Keep all that negative energy with you. I'm trying to have a good time. Man, snapping for pictures. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. So fly, man, I think I need a spacesuit. Soaring through the stratosphere, they gon' need space troops.
We in space, baby, yeah, I'm tryna see what that face do. Stars in the roof, would've swore it was a space coupe.
Hey, on that 100 proof, you know I like my bourbon niche.
Hey, on the
We
agave,
do this shit the flyway.
buck 20 back to back.
Speeding down the highway.
Snatching up a shorty, then we headed back to my
When you
place.
see us pulling up, you know it's official. Stepping into the building looking clean as a whistle. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. I'm so fly, so fly, yeah. Keep all that negative energy with you. I'm trying to have a good time. Hey, what's up? I'm Kaiyrie, and this is Blunts and Bourbon, the gentleman's vibe, where we have fun in our city, reviewing fine cigars and drinking exceptional bourbon. And we share it right here with you. So I'd like for you to hit that subscribe button. I thank you for tuning in. It's time to buckle up and let's enjoy the ride. We puffin' Cohiba, sippin' on fine bourbon. I don't play for the leader. I'm a grinder, get to working while you moving like a tortoise. I'm more like fast forward. You think it is funny? I get straight to the money while I'm puffin' a Cohiba, sippin' on fine bourbon. Holla at some mamacitas, girl, that outfit fitting perfect, and I got what you deserving. I see it in your eyes. You need some relief, so let's ride.
Light it. Now smoke it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Just like that. There you go. Yo, what up,
Yo,
everybody?
how's it going, my cigar aficionados? You know who it is. It's your big homie Kaiyrie.
And this Kapo.
And this is Blunts and Bourbon, where we enjoy fine cigars and exceptional bourbon. And we share it right here with you.
Oh.
And man, today we are sitting here with another co-host. We got my guy Alonso right here today, man. So
what's up, y'all?
how y'all doing out there on this Scorecard Thursday, where we talk sports, cigars, and whiskey? Tell them a little bit about yourself, man. For the people who don't know who you are, Mr. Alonso.
My name's Alonso, and I'm born and raised in Wyandotte County. You know, never left, been here all my life. Big soccer fan, boxing fan, boxing
sure.
my life.
For sure.
Been playing soccer, you know, just started getting into the NFL, you know. And starting to get into some basketball real
That's
lately
cool.
too.
That's
So
cool.
trying to see what's up with that.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Glad to
Broadening
have
your
you.
horizons.
Glad to
So,
have you.
Alonso is going to be he's going to be our expert when it comes to talking about soccer. So we're going to be bringing a lot of that different content to y'all. So make sure y'all are tuning in for this. It's going to be great when we start talking about soccer and FIFA coming here to Kansas City
Yeah.
and how big that event's going to be. But we're going to get you wet a little bit with some of the smaller championship leagues and stuff that's going on. Like, one of the things going on in Mexico, right?
Yeah, you know, you got the semifinals in the Mexican League.
Okay.
You got some big teams playing. You know, tonight we got America Cruz Azul.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows that watches soccer, Mexican soccer, knows what the deal is between those. A little commotion that happened in the final.
Hey.
You know,
Hey,
so tonight
that
should be
sound
exciting.
fire. That
Should be
sound
exciting
fire
tonight.
already,
Yeah.
Already. So that's what I'm saying. Scorecard, we're going to be bringing y'all a lot of different sports activities and conversations for you to enjoy while you smoking you a good cigar and having a good drink, man. Like, if you don't know, we are here at the lovely Outlaw Cigar and Brewery. Man, you need to get on down here if you have not been down here before. It's
Lovely
off of 10th Street
establishment.
over here in North Kansas City, 309 East 10th Street or something like that.
Very
Something
smoky
like that.
right now.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
smoky up
and
in
it's
here.
not too many people in here.
Real calm.
Yeah, very chill. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we love coming out here and doing what we do here. So shout out to Kendall and shout out to
Shout out
Outlaw.
to Kendall and shout out to Outlaw, man. for
Outlaw
allowing us to do our
North,
thing here.
Midtown, you know what I'm saying?
Big-
Outlaw
big
South,
ups.
you know what I'm saying? Make sure if you at any of those locations, make sure you stop by, check out
Three
the
of 'em.
location,
He got
get you a
3 of 'em.
cigar, you know what I'm saying? Chill out, mingle with the people, you know what I'm saying? Come smoke one.
Mm-hmm. So on this scorecard, man, like I said, we're talking sports, cigars, and whiskeys. First of all, I'm gonna talk about my cigar because I'm on this Perdomo 30th.
Same. I'm on the same thing. Which
Yeah.
one you on though?
I'm on the Maduro.
I got the Habano.
Habano.
Yeah, the Habano.
And what you got? You got that
Undercrown.
That Undercrown. That Connecticut.
Real lights.
Yeah. That's
Especially paired with this good whiskey that you got.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, that-
Hey, yeah,
that
that
Basil
Basil
Hayden
yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
Rye. Yes. We are on the Basil Hayden Dark Rye. If you can see this, man, this is. Get me over here on camera one over here real quick. They can see
That shit dark.
how
Yeah.
dark
That shit
is.
dark as
Man,
shit.
that is dark.
It's good though.
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
and nice and sweet though.
Oh yeah, got good flavor to it. Going good so far with this Perdomo.
Very smooth, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't have a burn to it. You know what I'm saying? Very flavorful. You know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah.
Basil Hayden know what they doing, man. They know what they doing. So let's get down through it, man. We're gonna start the sports conversation off with the NFL. We know the NFL has just released their schedule today. There we go. So, with the schedule being released today, man, they come out with, it's always some top games and things like that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna break it down. We just want to look at week 1 and see what's happening in week 1. So if you look here at week 1, man, it starts off Thursday night with the Cowboys at the Eagles.
What
And then we also got
rivalry game?
Yeah,
first,
rivalry
first,
game.
first,
Yeah.
And then
first game of the season.
And then you also see who was that? The Buccaneers against the Falcons.
Yeah, Bucks in Atlanta.
Yeah. So you can see the whole lineup right there, man. The game I'm interested in the most on that first week.
That Cleveland game.
No.
They playing Washington though.
We playing
No,
in Brazil.
they playing
I'm
the
looking
Bengals.
for us, Kansas City. I'm looking for us. That's
Buffalo,
the game.
that's gonna be a good game.
Kansas City against the Chargers Friday.
Los Angeles.
In Brazil.
Oh, they playing Brazil that?
They
that
playing in
week?
Brazil, bro. They playing in Brazil. You see that right there?
Browns versus Bengals. I feel like that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good matchup.
I do want to see the Browns and the Bengals.
That's
I want to
gonna be
see
a
if
good
Shador
matchup.
gets. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
If he gets,
preseason.
yeah, if he gets,
if he gets some playing
If he
time,
gets some playing time, yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Offensively,
Mhm.
even just complete game though.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he'll probably get some playing time in the preseason because didn't they also get another?
I think they got
They got that other good dude from
they got 2
Ohio
rookies.
State.
Yeah, they got like 2
They drafted him in
rookies.
the
Yeah.
third round.
They got him, them two rookies. They got Flacco,
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
and who else they got?
They got like 5 quarterbacks in their
Yeah,
roster.
they quarterback roster deep, so you already know they
They
gonna
still
make
got
some
Deshaun
cuts.
Watson.
Yeah, most that on IR still,
Yeah.
probably more than likely. So
Getting a check.
yeah,
Hey, that boy got a bag and ain't played like
A
he
lick
played
of
in
football.
Houston
he ain't
since.
played lick of football. So, I mean, that just comes with the, the games and the deals behind closed doors when it comes to getting paid.
Can't be mad at him. He got his check. I mean, the circumstances that defamed him were jacked up, Leave people alone, man.
Most
Go get a
definitely.
massage and get a massage. Don't be
Most
trying to get no extras.
All right, now check this.
No.
I got a question, Alonso. Is that something? Because, I don't follow soccer like that much as far as, like, the off-field stuff like that. Do you see, like, scenarios and situations where players having situations off the field, you know what I'm saying, the off-field drama and shit that get them caught up
Yes, I think one of the big ones is partying. A lot of them like to party, and then some of those are the very good players.
Yeah.
And they cause a commotion within the team. They're like, oh yeah, he's good, but he's always partying. Like the
drawing negative,
management
drawing
can't control
attention
them.
or shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's every sport. Every sport has that one like very good player that's like the face of that sport, and they always have some type of problem.
Now, how common is it? Like once a season, it's always something like where it's major news and into the major sports where it's actually where it has to be talked about at least once a season.
Like what do you mean?
I mean, it's just as far as
is it common?
Yeah, how common is it?
common?
Like once a season or just like
It's definitely common. I mean, we're talking about a sport that's I think like the
major.
number one.
We talking about we still talking about major sports. Yeah,
And then the leagues. How many different leagues there are?
You're talking about every country has a their main league, and then under that
a sub league.
They got a Division 2,
like
then
a semi-pro.
Division 3.
So
there
you go.
To semis. So definitely that gets talked about all the time. But obviously it depends what team it is too, what country you're in. I mean, you could talk about a big team like Real Madrid or Barcelona that are some of the biggest clubs in the world, and they have their problems sometimes with their players. And same thing in England.
EuroLeague.
Yeah. Talking about like Manchester City or Manchester United, Arsenal, everybody has a problem.
Everybody has a problem. Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs have problems with personnel.
Man,
what I'm saying? Championship teams have problems with personnel. It's part of the game. A lot of these players getting all this money come from poverty and impoverished situations.
For sure.
And when they finally get that lick of money, man, they living their best life. You know what I'm saying? And it's not more about the sport anymore because I got this bag now that I work hard to get.
Yeah.
The ones who really have that passion for the sport are the ones that become your champions, like your greatest, like your Lionel Messi's and
your Messi,
Ronaldo's, yeah.
So it's players like that that train hard and more than anything stay on
your Tom Brady's, your LeBrons, those are
Michael Jordan.
Jordans, of course, your Magic. Those players are built differently, because they got the bag, but they want to win.
The mindset.
They want to win. I mean, even some of the players like Karl Malone and all those other players who didn't win because they went up against Jordan.
Yeah.
But they still had that mindset where it wasn't about the bag for them. They put in that work. They didn't cheat the game.
Especially knowing that you're going up, like in that example, let's say next week you got a championship against back in the day against Jordan. You definitely, I feel like that puts you in a different mindset where you're like, okay, I'm going up against someone great. I gotta be just as great.
I gotta bring it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's exactly what it's about. So one thing I also wanted to talk about, we kind of jumped ahead of the game a little bit. We were talking football, and we ended up on football.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm with it.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
But I did want to go over the Chiefs schedule. I'm a homer. This is my hometown, Kansas City Chiefs. Die-hard Chiefs fan.
We rapping.
Die-hard Royals fan too. We're gonna talk a little baseball here in a little bit too, because these Royals is kicking ass too. You know what I'm saying? But this Chiefs schedule, just like last year, we're playing on Thanksgiving.
Every day except what day of the week?
And every day of the week, bro, except Tuesday.
Once again, back-to-back seasons.
Yeah. No, hold on, no. We don't have that Wednesday game this year. We ain't got the Wednesday game.
Okay, we ain't got a Wednesday game, but we got a Thursday. We got an overseas game, though.
And a Friday game. We got a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
We ain't no Monday? We got no Monday?
We got a Monday. We got a Monday. We got 2 Mondays.
Oh.
So we start the season off September 5th, which is my daughter's birthday. Shout out to my baby girl, Joanna. It's her birthday against the Chargers.
To the niece, JoJo.
That's why I said that's the most, that week 1, That's what I was looking at. Home game against division rival.
That's cool. That's cool. That's
That's
gonna be a
cool.
good
That's cool.
matchup. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how you
Look,
wanna start that
starting-
season
yeah,
off.
you starting the season off with high intensity.
Yeah.
Setting off,
We
you gotta
going
set the
up- we going
tone.
against
Right,
Hardball.
exactly.
We going against Hardball. Yeah, we coming to see you, boy. Now you coming to see us. I mean,
Man,
yeah. Prime time on YouTube. Prime time on YouTube. How does that even?
YouTube.
Hey, we
prime
on YouTube
time.
though, so
So we prime time on
We prime
YouTube.
time
Make sure
on
you check
YouTube.
out
Yeah.
Bus and Bourbon Show. Make sure you check out all the merch websites. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on all social media accounts. Like, subscribe, share. Appreciate y'all.
So second game of the year, we get the rematch, man. Of that Super Bowl loss. We see the Eagles.
I gotta run that one back.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. That's the second week.
Yeah, got to
I'm
run
not,
that back.
yeah.
If it
We
wasn't
want
a-
to see that matchup
If it
early.
wasn't gonna be the first, it's gonna be the second.
Yeah, we
That's
wanna
normally
see-
how that happens. Yeah,
we wanna see that
We want to see
rematch.
that. We want to run that back with a new offensive line,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with a competent offensive line. That's all we needed was a competent. We didn't have to have the best offensive line. We just needed a competent offensive line, and that Super Bowl scenario would have been
A lot
totally
different.
different.
I mean, just that and receivers. You know what I'm saying? With just time, they're able to mesh and mesh together. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Build that
They done
chemistry.
had now 2 off seasons to
Yeah,
work on that
yeah.
chemistry. I'm looking for Hollywood Brown to get off this year.
I expect
I'm looking
Andy Reid to do something crazy in this
Hey,
playbook once
we got
again.
we got three good receivers now, bro.
Mhm.
Everybody say healthy. We got 3 good receivers: Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, and Rasheed Rice,
Yep.
along with Hall of Famer tight end Travis Kelce. Revamped offensive line. We picked up a rookie tackle who
I think we picked up another tight end too.
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
did. We did pick up another tight end too. I can't remember his name right off the bat. If I can get that
I
assist
like-
over there, that other tight end we picked up. But at the same time, the offensive tackle we drafted, had he not been hurt or hurt his knee early in the season last year, he probably would not have been available for us to draft him. He was that good. He
Hey.
probably was the best offensive line in the draft. So
But you know
praying
what?
for a speedy recovery and you get back to form because we need somebody to protect Mahomes' blind side.
And he know how to pick them though.
And he do.
He know.
do.
I feel like that's all.
Is that the tight end? Jared Wiley. Who Jared Wiley come from?
Oh, he been on the team. Wiley? No.
No, I don't think so. Let me look at the roster right here. While I'm playing. Hold on, tight end. Of course, Noah Gray stepped up big time.
I've always liked him as a tight end.
In the 2024 draft, Jared Wiley. That was at we
Okay.
drafted him
Yeah, I
last
was about to
year.
say, no, he was already on the team. Browning-Stool.
Browning-Stool, he's a rookie, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert Tanyan. Robert Tanyan. I think that's that dude we traded for.
In the draft.
No. I mean, just picked up in free agency. Yeah. So the tight end room is stocked. Noah
Hella
Gray
stocked.
stepping up big time because, you know,
He already know he's next up with Kelsey on his way out. You know, so he already know a lot of plays.
a lot of plays.
I feel like
And I think he's a better blocker than Kelsey, honestly.
Yeah,
bro.
he is. I agree with that.
But Kelsey
He
has gotten better in blocking.
yeah, like his
Oh,
chip,
yeah.
like his chip blocking is,
Oh, yeah.
is like immaculate. Like
Who?
really?
Hold on, boy.
Stop.
Hold on.
Where he come from?
So we just
Where
got this assist over here.
Where he come from?
And he said Robert Tanyan, 6'5", 240 pounds,
Where he come from?
Indiana State University, is looking to be the replacement for Travis Kelce.
He's the rookie.
He ain't no rookie.
Where he come from? What previous team he coming from? That's what I'm asking. Vikings.
He got, from the Vikings.
I ain't heard nothing bad about the guy.
He probably just wasn't getting on the field because the Vikings run a different type of system.
Offense.
They don't really.
Yeah, they really don't. I mean,
they don't utilize tight ends in their
not really.
offense.
They don't. They really don't. I
I
feel
don't know.
like that tight end position is
Hold
really
on,
the
bro.
heart of your offense.
Look here. All I can say is Andy Reid know how to pick them. And when Travis Kelce when they drafted Travis Kelce, when he came out that knee injury, we was like, who is this dude?
Who is this dude?
That's who he is.
Yeah.
he him.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. Look.
That's him. That's him. Hall of Famer. So if he's saying that this guy has the potential to be the replacement for Travis Kelce, bro.
But I mean, you know what? But with that being the new person to the team, you got a vet, Hall of Fame, Travis Kelce. You
Got Noah Gray.
Yeah, you got people around you
Right.
that can help you, you know what I'm saying, as far as getting you structured in, as far as the offense, where to line up, what plays and routes and stuff like that. So I feel like he's going if he's good,
If he's good,
and he
start gelling with Pat,
it's gonna work.
man,
It's gonna work.
man, hey, anything's possible.
Hey, any given Sunday for sure.
Hey,
Well, one of the things for him is, especially knowing that you're coming in as a replacement for a Hall of Famer, that's
Big
big
expectations.
big
Big
expectations.
expectations.
So he knows he's gonna have to put in that
For
work
sure.
to
For
be,
sure.
be just as good or even
Or
better.
you gonna be in the back. That's what's
Yep.
gonna happen.
yeah, yeah, you're gonna get cut.
You're gonna be in the back.
So looking at the Chiefs' schedule, man, there are a few games that really stand out to me.
Let's see, Lions.
That
That's gonna be a
bull
good
look.
one.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, hold on,
Lions,
look
the
at our early
Ravens.
schedule, bro.
It's early, and that's early too. Look,
The Ravens,
Eagles,
the Lions,
Ravens,
the Commanders, and the
Lions.
Bills, bro.
And
Look
the
at
Bills
that.
back to back.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
Look at that.
Look, after the Bills, Broncos.
Yeah,
Who that? The Colts.
the Colts, yeah. And then we go to see Dallas on Thanksgiving.
Guys, and we play Houston.
Yep.
And then the Chargers.
Another division game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Titans. That's always a good game when we play them.
I'm not worried about that Titans game. Who they quarterback?
Tannehill. But you know what?
Who they quarterback?
I know, but you know what? I feel like that's probably just trauma. I feel like anytime we play the Titans, it's just been kind of traumatic for a lot of reasons. So, I mean, that's why it's always...
They ain't got Derrick Henry no more.
They don't. You're right. They don't.
That was the
They
traumatic
don't.
part of it.
They
They
don't.
had Derrick Henry.
They don't.
Now we got to see him when we play Baltimore.
You see, he just signed his contract extension, 2-year extension, $30 million, 25 guaranteed.
Ooh, get that bag. Get that bag.
Hey, running backs got to get paid in the league.
Yeah. That position is changing again now,
For sure.
thanks to Saquon.
For sure.
Yeah.
All the running backs, y'all better say thank you, Saquon, because y'all about to get a check now. Christian McCaffrey too, but he's still always hurt.
Yeah, that's his problem. He's always hurt. But when he's not hurt, he's a monster too.
Oh yeah, he is.
And you know what? Speaking of, because you know when he did sign that deal, a lot of people said out of the running backs, he was the cop out. Like he signed too early. Like it was a lot of kind of a little turmoil as far as running backs wanting to get paid, but not. And then I guess he took his deal, and then running backs was like, "That ain't it. That's not what we all wanted or agreed upon." So
Who, Christian?
I mean, just all running backs.
They like the
As far
Saquon deal.
as far as Saquon's deal, yeah, and they felt like he still got shorted. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but he got paid the most out of any running.
And they say, and running backs still feel like he got shorted.
Got to prove that value.
For sure.
Yeah.
You got to prove your
For
value.
sure.
I mean, once again, the running back position. You see, we just let Pacheco go.
Good running back.
Good running back.
Good running back. It's just that position, life span.
What we need, I mean, you see they kept Kareem Hunt because we need tough runs in between the tackles. And they kept Carson Steele. Hold on to the ball.
You can work on that though. That's
Exactly.
something you can work on.
And he's a hard runner,
That's
bro.
something you can work on
He's a
that.
hard runner. And I like to pick the guy they picked up, I think, from San Francisco. The other running back they picked up. Hold on. Let me see. No, who they drafted. My bad. The running back they drafted.
Who you draft?
I want to say Elijah Young. Yeah. Western Kentucky.
Shout out Western Kentucky. I got family out that way.
Yeah, Elijah Young. Shout out. So yeah, man, the Chiefs' schedule definitely is not a doozy. We got hard work to do. Only couple layup games I may see is like the New York Giants. We play. I guess we playing the. We playing the NFC East this year. That's why we playing the Giants. We playing Dallas. We playing the Commanders. And who else in that division?
Look.
Philly. Philly.
And it's all, look, if you're just looking at it, it's all stacked. It's literally stacked. Eagles, Giants, even though they're not really a contending team, that's to come.
They got that receiver though.
Yeah, I mean, just coming off of playing the Eagles to play a lower tier, but I mean, just because they're not expected to be as good, don't mean not take them light. But then then the game after that, it's the Ravens.
Yeah, you can't take none of them first four games.
Look at the Chiefs'
bro,
first 7 games.
No, you can't take the first
7 games.
No, 9.
Okay, there you go. Look,
9.
I could have went further.
Chargers, Philly. You can't sleep on the Giants game. That could be a super game.
Yeah.
And they got that receiver. That boy can eat.
Yeah.
And who they quarterback?
That's a limbo.
Hold on, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
That New York kid.
No, they got Russell Wilson, dog.
Oh, they did get, but yeah.
They also got that
That New York guy.
Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, DeVito.
They got
Mr.
man.
New York. That's Mr. New York.
They got Jameis Winston too.
Hey, they did. They got him
Jameis.
too. Hey, but you know what? Winston, as much as people talk bad about him, he's a good player.
He's a good motivator.
Yeah, he's a locker room guy. He's a guy I would love to have in my locker room.
Hey, for real, he gonna get you ready to go out there and smack somebody.
For sure. For sure. And then look, the thing is, if New York has a successful season, it's probably gonna be because of him in some way, shape, or form. I can see that. Same thing with Saints last year. With his last few seasons with the Saints, they was on an improvement before Derek Carr came in.
I mean, they got Malik Neighbors. Russell Wilson throwing to Malik Neighbors. I mean, it ain't no
Can he get him the ball? Can he get him the ball, though?
That's what I'm saying. That's not a sleeper game.
It's not.
Oh, I definitely love the tackle that we picked up in the draft. Oh, my goodness, bro. That defensive tackle we picked up.
Oh, yeah. We got to help out Chris Jones, man. Because you know Chris Jones is going to be all over the place.
What's this dude's name? I want to say.
Because we talked about it before, draft day when we did the live episode then that we were supposed to get a tackle.
Omar Norman Lott out of Tennessee. That dude is supposed to provide Chris Jones some help on that interior. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, man. Seeing if the rookie can get some playing time and come out and do his thing.
What you looking forward to, Alonso, for this season?
Man, honestly, hopefully we get to the Super Bowl again.
Facts, yeah. For sure.
But definitely, I do want to see all the new players, how everyone clicks together once the games start, because I feel like that's a big factor. You might look at some teams that you think, like you guys were saying, it's an easy game. But what if the quarterback and the receivers are clicking?
Right.
Even if they're not supposed to be like the biggest players. If they're clicking and stuff is going right for them,
at any
that's
given
always
Sunday,
a challenge. That's always a challenge.
Any given Sunday,
Yeah.
you can't take a game off. Exactly, bro.
Exactly, because sadly sometimes some teams show up and stuff just doesn't go their way.
For sure.
The Chiefs in the Super Bowl,
sure.
nothing went their way.
It happens.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Peyton in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
Cam in the Super Bowl.
It's happened plenty of times.
Yeah, plenty of times.
Pat against the Buccaneers.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it doesn't happen.
He's laying sideways trying to get a pass
throwing
off.
anything he can.
Yeah.
And good passes, too.
Good passes.
The receivers just didn't catch them.
Hit Tyreek right in the
right
fucking
in
face mask. Yeah. So,
that
man.
That pass alone can put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That right there.
If he
would have
caught that, bro.
That pass alone would have put both of them probably in the Hall of Fame.
Bro,
that would have been a Hall of Fame play.
Think about what the score would have been if you would have caught that.
That would have been a Hall of Fame game.
It would have been a lot closer game.
That game would have been, and that's a, man, look.
That's a game-changing play right there,
Hall
bro.
of Fame, that would have been a Hall of Fame game, for sure.
So that's what's popping in the NFL, man. We definitely had to run through the Chiefs schedule. Hometown team, homers over here, so we love our home squads. We definitely had to see what they had going on, man. It's a lot of tough games on this schedule.
How you
we
feel
playing on
about
Christmas
DK?
and we playing on Christmas and Thanksgiving. You said DK with the
Going to
Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah, going to Pittsburgh.
That's nice.
It's a nice.
But
move
I
for
wish
them.
they would have kept Perkins though.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen though.
You need two receivers, man.
wasn't
You
gonna
can't
happen,
have
though.
just one. And who's their tight end? Okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
You gotta have all the
I feel
pieces,
that.
bro.
I feel that.
And then who's their quarterback? They still waiting on who?
Fields, they got Justin Fields.
No. They ain't got Justin Fields.
They got rid of him.
Justin
Or
Fields.
he only had a 1 year.
Fields went to the Jets, I think, bro.
Ooh.
I
Maybe
think
so.
Justin Fields went to the Jets.
Who does Pittsburgh have?
Hold on. I'm about.
Kenny.
They ain't got nobody.
No, they don't got Kenny Pickett no more either.
He don't. I was thinking he's playing for somebody else.
Yeah, Justin Fields went to the Jets, dog.
Oh man.
He about to get some tick. They gotta play him. They ain't got no other quarterback, so he gonna get some playing time. Pittsburgh is waiting on Aaron Rodgers, dog.
Stop playing.
They waiting on Aaron
That's a
Rodgers,
one and done.
dog.
You waiting on a one and done. That's a one season. Look, that's all you got.
NFL news.
Look, he look. This is
Hold on.
Aaron Rodgers is following Brett Favre's footsteps.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers has reportedly made final decision between Steelers and retirement after they released the schedule today. So he just made this decision today. He's made his
I
final
want to see
decision.
the schedule. Since he look.
He's signing with the Steelers, dog.
Oh, he is?
Can we get their schedule?
Aaron Rodgers
Can I get
will
their schedule?
sign
Steelers? I
with the
wanna see who they
Pittsburgh
playing.
Steelers, according to the latest report from Tom Pelissero.
He don't want to retire. Honestly, he in heart he doesn't. He going out like Brett Favre. He going out with a bang.
He gonna be throwing DK, dog.
Slanging that motherfucker, huh?
Just throw it up
on
there.
on some Brett Favre. Like,
Just
on
throw it
some
up
Brett
there.
Favre, bro.
Yeah, we throwing DK.
When Brett got to Minnesota, I swear that seemed like that's all he was doing. But they was catching them shits though. I was like, good God,
Bro,
Good
that's the
making a nice-
report. Hold on, let me see if I get it out. Where are you going? Hold on. Yeah, he the only one. Pelissero.
Look, here we go.
That's Pittsburgh schedule.
Pittsburgh, they got Green Bay. This season, they got the Bengals, Seattle. That'll be a good game. Vikings.
They play the Chargers.
They got the Ravens last game of the regular season. They got the Bills.
Bills and then Lions after.
They play the Dolphins too.
They got
Yeah.
Green Bay. They got a fair schedule.
They got a
It's
decent
not too
schedule.
bad.
It's fair.
It's not too bad.
It's fair. They definitely gonna have to put in the
I
work.
mean,
if
their
they wanna
division,
talk playoffs.
their division is tough enough as it is. They got to play the Bengals and the Browns
Yeah.
and Bengals, Browns, and who? The Baltimore twice. Got to play them twice. So that's tough.
It's not gonna be. It's not. Within your division
Hey.
within itself.
But the AFC West has gotten tougher too.
Most
yeah.
definitely. Coaching, Raiders done got tough a little bit, so we can only wait till when the season
San
starts.
Diego, Harbaugh,
Yeah.
Denver,
Bo Nix,
Peyton,
the
Bo
rookie,
Nix, yeah.
Bo
Ricky
Nix.
Bo Nix going into his
Man.
second season. So
I'm telling
know
you,
what I'm saying?
man,
Look,
this ain't no layup in the AFC West
And-
either. It's gonna be a battle.
And the thing is that they all got some good coaches too. Like
Yes.
Yeah, the coach,
Yeah.
the coaching style of
The
who's
coaching
coaching in Oakland now or in Vegas?
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete Carroll.
See,
Yeah.
Bro, coaches.
Even
Coaches.
though
Coaches.
Minshew, that's who they got. I don't know if that's who they gonna go with at the start of the season.
I thought they got Geno.
They did.
They did get Geno.
They did.
They got Geno,
But they got
bro.
Minshew too, though.
But Geno,
I like
they got
Minshew.
Geno.
But Geno,
And
nice.
Geno ball with
Yeah.
Pete Carroll
Nice. He
before
nice.
Pete Carroll retired, bro, or whatever he did, quit, retired, stopped
He took a
coaching.
break.
He took a break.
He took a break.
A leave of absence. He said, I'm done with this shit. I'm out of Seattle. I'm out of this rain in the Northwest. I'm about to go down here.
Where the money at?
Where the money
I'm
at?
going where the money at.
Probably had to rethink of why he didn't give the ball
Look,
to Montreal.
yeah,
He wanted to Vegas,
the
dog.
money, yeah, the money talked
Yeah.
about a retirement. Yeah, for sure. It would have did me too. They said, how much?
Hey,
He said, well, it ain't got to be a John Gruden contract, but I mean, just
it
saying.
was big enough. Hey, What we're gonna do real quick though is we're gonna take a quick commercial break so we can come back and talk to y'all about some other sports, but we don't want to forget about our sponsors and everybody that supports the Blunts and Bourbon Show.
Don't go nowhere.
Especially y'all too. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share
nowhere.
Blunts and Bourbon Show on all social media platforms. And with that said, we will be right back. Don't go nowhere because we got some boxing and some Liga de Football to talk about, some UFC.
Yeah, my man Alonso gonna show, I'm saying, we're gonna talk on that. He gonna take over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bounce back and talk on that.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
I'm a different type of athlete. I believe being in tune with the mind, body, and spirit is major. According to science, cannabis provides significant benefits to athletes in both performance and recovery. Why wouldn't I? Studies have shown training with marijuana increases focus and motivation in the gym. Why wouldn't I? Others show how cannabis delivers a mental boost for athletes. Why wouldn't I? So when it comes to my choice of cannabis culture products, it's always major. Only Major Pack. Kansas City's first cannabis culture company. Rather pre-workout for motivation or post-workout for recovery. It's a major difference at Major Pack. Shop Major Pack products at majorpack.com.
He now in the top 15.
And we are back. Thank y'all for tuning in, not going nowhere for this Scorecard Thursday, man, as we get our conversation on with these cigars, sports, and whiskey. We've been talking NFL, NBA, playoffs going on right now. Hold on, did we actually tap on that? We gotta get a quick playoff update.
We talked all football.
We talked all football. Let's get a quick playoff update, though. We know the situations are dire for the Boston Celtics, who play tonight against those New York
Must
Knickerbockers.
win. It's a
And they are,
Knickerbockers.
that's tomorrow? That's
Yeah.
tomorrow. My bad. That's tomorrow.
Tonight is Thunder.
Tonight
yeah,
is
Thunder
OKC in the
Can
Nuggets.
they close out? Can they close out?
It's 3-2.
Can they close out?
Yeah, 3-2.
OKC gonna close it out.
Can they close out?
Can they do that? Can they pull that off?
Russ old
Can
team.
Shea get that?
Russ old team gonna be the ones who send him home.
His old team gonna be the ones that send him home.
Crazy.
Bro, that's like karma, like
At, you know what I'm saying? At the height of your career, you know what I'm saying? Downhill, either it's ring or bust or retirement. Ring or retirement. And the team.
And he getting sent home team after team he go to, bro. He's at that point, it was like he's kind of chasing that ring like Karl Malone was doing when he went from Utah to the Lakers. And I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know.
So who does the pressure land on then? Does it land on the Thunder or Nuggets?
Both.
Yeah. Who do you guys think?
Who has the most pressure?
Who has the most pressure right now?
A closeout game brings the most pressure.
The,
You trying to
the
close
Thunder,
out?
The Thunder, they have
Yeah.
the most pressure.
I mean,
Young team,
Young
you know what I'm saying?
team.
Never really been in the playoffs, never really closed out on a game
but they
at this height in the playoffs and where they're at right now. They've never been here before.
You're right. They had an opportunity last year
Because couldn't.
and couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Nuggets champions, they know what it's like to be in this moment. So,
Yeah.
you would think it's a possibility this game might go 7
So
because
we
the
don't get
last game was so close. I watched it all the way to the end.
So we getting the Minnesota OKC final in the West?
Yeah. Possibly.
Ain't no possibly. I mean, Minnesota's
It's
already
possible.
there.
Yeah.
Minnesota's there.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's possible. It's definitely possible. If OKC wins tonight, yeah, you'll see that. That'll be a good young matchup.
Yeah.
Murray, his game is like really on a roller coaster. Sometimes Murray, he up here and he hooping, give you 30 points, almost triple double.
No
Some
consistency.
games down here he give you 15.
But like in the last game, he late in the game, clutch shots.
He was hitting them.
So was it? Do I need full efficiency, or do I need you to be there when time counts?
When time counts.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Joker definitely gets his credit. He been putting up shots.
We know what the Joker is.
He been putting up some.
We know what the
like,
Joker
some
is.
work. He been putting up work.
The dad by God.
That's what I'm. That particular shot, that three was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Three was crazy.
And I'm trying to get this update, but my pinging ain't pinging. Hold on. Now it's moving too fast.
So, finals update. Who y'all got? Who y'all think gonna make it?
Bro.
Who y'all think gonna make it as of right now?
So in the East, I'm thinking it's gonna be New York, Indiana. I'm thinking New York going to the finals, bro. I'm thinking, how long has it been?
Nixon what?
Hey, Stephen A. Smith, tag Stephen A. Smith.
Nixon
Stephen
what?
A. Smith, this for you.
Nixon what?
New York, stand up.
Ooh.
New York, stand up.
Nixon what? Nixon what?
Knicks.
Nixon what?
They pulling it out tomorrow, dog.
I'm saying Knicks, Indiana, and what? How many games?
Knicks, Indiana, and 6.
Ooh, I see 7. I see 7.
I see 6. Jaylen Brown. He better be in the gym working on his footwork like Kobe. Because you need to be catching the ball high post and working from there, bro. Catching the ball high post and working from there. Eating. You one of the most athletic wingmen in the game. You got all the skill set. I mean, this could be your game, bro.
For sure. Dominate this game. Get your team involved. You know what I'm saying? Get them role players involved in clutch shots when you need them points. That's what it's going to take for them to win. Damn.
So the question
question is, if Jaylen Brown
can take the Celtics past the New York Knicks, get them in the championship, and then beat either OKC
Or the
or
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
He just got to get out of this.
Oh, no, okay. So if he just makes it to the championship without Tatum,
If he can make it out of this round.
I know what Theo over here, the narrative he's pushing.
I know where
The
he's
narrative
going with
he's
it.
pushing is that.
No.
See,
no,
I can't even get it out. I can't
no,
even get it out.
No, because they wouldn't be where they at without him.
Without Tatum.
No.
Thank you. You can't.
No.
You need both of them dudes playing together.
No.
Don't separate them or split them dudes up. Let them ball
Y'all will find
forever
y'all
together,
will find
and they're gonna
y'all
win
asses
multiple chips. And I'm not
not
even
in
a
the
Boston fan.
playoffs.
I'm a Lakers fan.
Exactly. but I'm a basketball fan. But y'all will
Yeah.
find yourselves at home come playoff time if y'all decide to split those two. But they can do that. It depends who else they bring in.
Yeah. So, real quick, we're gonna end the NBA conversation on who's going to the finals.
Who you got?
I'm saying it's gonna be because Tatum's hurt. I'm picking the Knicks,
Knicks and who?
and they're gonna be playing OKC.
And how many games?
I don't know who's gonna win that. I ain't ready for that yet. Be tuned and stay tuned for that pick.
Who you got, Lonzo?
Who you
Who
thinking,
you got in the
Lonzo?
finals?
Nah, I'm a big underdog guy. I think of Pacers in Minnesota.
Okay.
I like to
Pacers
see
in
upsets. I like
Minnesota.
to see the teams that nobody thinks is gonna win make it. At least make it. They don't have to win it all, but if they make it, I think yeah.
Pacers is balling.
Okay.
I think I might have to agree with you on that one. Pacers in Minnesota.
Yeah, okay, so I'm
Pacers
the
in Minnesota.
underdog today.
Yeah,
I'm the
Pacers.
underdog today. That's all right, though. It's all good, though. I mean, for real. I just want to see some good competition, good basketball play,
But you
and-
know what? If I was to give a second guess or
Mm-hmm.
choice, it'd be OKC, Indiana.
Okay, see, Indiana, not the Knicks at all.
Yeah.
Not the Knicks at all. You just don't like the Knicks at all.
Nah,
No.
it ain't that I don't like them.
You don't think they're there yet?
It be in spurts.
I mean,
It's like
that's
they're
the
good.
game.
They're good.
But that's the NBA game.
It
You-
is.
It's
like
all
you
about
can't-
runs.
There's no putting teams away.
It's all about runs. It's a game of runs. I mean, for real.
So, yeah.
Gonna give you a mic over there. Turn it on. Turn your mic on. But yeah, for real. That's what I'm thinking. So those are the NBA picks. We're gonna continue this thing going, man. Nice moving fast on us, but we got some other stuff we want to talk about, especially La Liga.
Go
The
ahead.
football.
Take
Yeah.
it. Take it over.
Take it over, man.
Man, biggest thing right now is in the soccer world. Next year, 2026, World Cup.
For sure.
USA, Canada, Mexico.
Sure.
Yeah.
First time they do it in 3 countries, and one of which is here at home. At
Yeah,
the
right in our
Chiefs
backyard.
Stadium.
Right in
Yeah.
our
It's gonna
backyard.
be huge.
So that's definitely a big thing. And for those who don't watch soccer that much, the World Cup is such a big thing. 'cause
Huge
it's-
deal.
Every country gets the best players that they got out of their country, put them on a team, and go compete against
Best
these
of the
elite. Yeah,
best.
it's best of the best. And,
Yeah.
you got teams like, for example, Spain, who has all these good players.
Mhm.
Germany,
Yeah.
the Netherlands is usually pretty good. I said Germany. England,
Yeah.
England, they're big too. France is stacked too.
Yeah.
Norway be somewhat in the mix. Probably fucking up somebody say it. I'll be watching. I'll be keeping track. So yeah, I play FIFA.
So for
growing
those
up.
who don't know, tell them what's the difference between because we have Sporting KC here,
Mhm.
but then those international leagues, some of those bigger leagues. What's the difference in the style of play?
Oh, well, here I've noticed from the games I've gone. Here it's the level of talent, I would say, here in the U.S. But you got other countries like in Mexico. It's a little bit more like roughhousing, more
A little rougher.
More physical play.
more
Yeah.
physical.
And I was gonna say that because of the styles of different countries, you might encounter between leagues, a rougher league
Mhm.
just by the
Yeah.
area you're playing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I know usually players that play in La Liga in Spain, once they get, say, picked up by a team in England,
It's a little softer, or
no,
maybe a little
it's
tougher.
actually tougher.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
it's actually
More
tougher. It is
more
the
physicality?
Oh, they over there
More-
hitting.
They over there.
Yeah.
They body
They over there
you up.
hitting.
Yeah,
They
it's
hitting
tough.
some
It's
shit.
Ain't no red cards
Yeah.
over here, dog. Get up,
They
get
sliding
up.
for that motherfucker.
Get off the ground.
Yeah. So, and then, for example, one of the things Barcelona is known for is their style of play and passing.
Mm-hmm.
They call it tiki-taka. Good passing.
Oh, tiki-taka?
Yeah, back in the day when it was, Messi, you had Iniesta, Xavi, Alonso, all those. The way they pass the ball, like if you could see it, man, it looked like just boom, boom, boom. Like
Poetry.
what's that game?
Ping pong?
No,
Or,
where you go? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
fucking, what the fuck is that
I
game?
can't
Not
remember.
ping pong with the ball. You talking about
Yeah,
that?
where you pull it back and it goes.
What is that
Pinball.
called?
Pinball.
Pinball.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ping pong. Pinball. Yeah.
So
You
when
see it, yeah.
Yeah, you hear it go
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. That's exactly how they look like. That was beautiful soccer. Right
But you
there.
know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
though, especially like when I'm watching it and just looking at like passing lanes and just how everything formulates of how trying to break down a defense, that shit is literally poetry. You gotta actually it's cool.
That you have. I guess this is in all the sports, but I've noticed in soccer, you got to be one step ahead all the time. It's not. Pass me
Chess,
the ball
not
where I
checkers.
am. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pass me the ball where I'm
Going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like when you
Yeah.
throwing
Beat you to your
in the
next
NBA,
step. Beat
when
you
you
to
throwing
that
an alley
spot.
oop,
Yeah.
you'll see them.
Spots.
They look over here and then bam, throw that
Yeah.
alley hoop over there because you got the defender that's right there. So you want to look him off and then, or when Pat Mahomes throwing a no look pass, he look over here and hit Kelsey over there.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Spots
same
and
thing.
chemistry.
Yeah.
When you have those talented players, they do things like what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and then another big thing, right now is everyone's like rushing, cleaning up the stadiums, redoing everything. I know Mexico City, El Estadio Azteca, right now is getting rebuilt, renovated.
For sure.
Putting LED TVs and like bars and everything because it's money.
Revenue.
Yeah,
Where the money's gonna be.
It's gonna be big. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge.
I think they're amping up
Where you going now? You going to Mexico, ain't you?
That's the plan. That's the dream. I want to go see it down there.
Hell
That's what's
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
That's what's
they're
up.
making their stadium bigger. I think from 82,000 or 86, somewhere around there, up to like 90, 91,000 now.
That's cool.
Because this is a real big thing. Real big thing. It doesn't. Last time they played in Mexico, I think was in '86, and that's when Maradona won the World Cup with Argentina.
Yeah.
So this is a big thing.
For
It's
sure.
been a long
For
time.
sure.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. So what's going on with the Mexican League right now?
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, you got semifinals right now. On one side, you got Tigres and Toluca, which they tie, so aggregate it's 1-1. And then tonight, it's the big one. It's America and then Cruz Azul. That's going to be a very good match too. They got some rivalry going on because of what happened. Late in the game, last final, I think it was 2 seasons ago. They were in the finals and Club America won off of a penalty that was
Some
debated.
Controversial.
Some
Very-
officiating.
yeah, that was very-
Hey, some poor
officiating.
officiating happens in soccer like it happens in basketball and football and everything. These officials are human and they make mistakes. So fans who are passionate about their teams, and then the players too, they don't forget. They
No,
don't forget.
not at all.
Yeah.
And that
all.
that gets you going for when you play these teams again. It's the anger in you that
Yeah.
I
I
forget what
remember.
you did to me.
Yeah. That's just like when we see the Eagles again this year
Yeah.
for the Chiefs. Yeah, we ain't forgot. Y'all got away with some BS because we didn't have no O-line.
It's all right though.
That's all right though. Y'all won fair and square.
The
We had to put
past is the
a tackle, a guard at tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it happens.
We wasn't.
Anyways, no, that don't happen. But anyways,
But soccer's the number one watch sport in the world for a reason. It brings. I've been playing for so long. I kind of see it different. It brings everybody together. I guess that's every sport. I feel like
sports bring people together. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what sports always bring people together, no matter what type of sport it is. NHL, tennis,
Yeah.
basketball, football. NASCAR.
Right.
All sports
Yeah.
bring people together.
And that's the nice part about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I feel like you kind of forget about everything that's going on in the world. You're just just focused on that.
Yeah.
Come Super Bowl weekend, you know, World Cup final, and
Playoffs,
playoffs,
whatever,
like it's just about what's going on.
Yeah,
right now.
enjoying some pure fun,
yeah,
you know.
exactly.
That's it.
Relaxing,
For
having a
sure.
cigar.
Hey,
you know.
hey,
For sure.
hey, you know
That's
what
what
it
we
is.
So yeah, definitely. Everybody should be looking forward to the World Cup because it's every 4 years. You know, it doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen often, and
this
definitely
is gonna
doesn't
be
come
in our
to the States
backyard.
often.
Yeah.
It's gonna
In
be
our
in our
backyard, right here in
backyard.
KC, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned in because we're gonna be delivering y'all nothing but more updates and coverage on La Liga and just the game of football. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bringing you the whole soccer knowledge so you can learn about what's gonna be coming here.
Learn and share.
So you can partake, share, go out to some of the events, man. We got so many different facilities here, the current and sporting, where you can go check out a good soccer game at a good facility, man, and just have some good times.
Yeah.
Especially, you know what I'm saying, just even recreational soccer
Yeah.
fields, you know what I'm saying? It's been a
He
high-
plays rec. Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
I play
look,
rec,
like,
yeah.
yo, I'll be just driving through the city, you know what I'm saying? There's all type of soccer fields
Yeah.
popping up in the city, so it's good to see.
And that's the thing, that soccer's growing a lot here within the United States. You know, so many complexes here in the Kansas City metro area going up.
For sure.
You know, sporting, contributing, and making, you know, fields for people to play. Whether
Yeah.
Big shout out to
Yeah.
Sporting,
Yeah.
especially what they've been doing in Wyandotte County
Yup,
to
the
contribute to
that
the
area
sport and just to
by,
help grow the
Providence.
sport.
Yeah.
Literally,
Providence,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
the first time
Providence
I've
field.
ever went to
Yeah.
a soccer
Nah, that
game
shit
was
was
Sporting
cool.
KC, right in my backyard, you
Yeah.
know? And I enjoyed it. I had a great time. Took the whole family out there.
Yeah, so definitely, it's getting huge. Definitely needs more attention.
And we're going to give that attention to
Yeah,
it,
and there's big things coming like the World
Yeah,
Cup,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So it's definitely getting that attention within the entire United States.
Yeah.
So definitely a good thing.
But like we were saying, he plays in the league too.
Yeah, I play.
How often do you play, bro?
I play once a week. It used to be two times a week, but now it's just once.
All right,
once
well
a
then
week.
tell them what team you play for, what position you play. Let them know. Let them know
So
what you're doing.
You know, I've been playing soccer since I was about 4, 5 years old. All my life, I still play. I'm a defender. Grew up a defender, but at this point, I've played goalie, middle, forward. I've played everything.
Played all of them, yeah.
Yeah. And right now, I play on a Wednesday night team and All Americans indoor, FC Yarvard, and yeah, we just go out.
Shout out
Go
to
out and
them.
have fun.
Shout
Yeah.
out to them.
That's what's
Shout
up.
out to the team.
Hey
If
man,
y'all
we're
guys
gonna
are
have to go
watching.
out. We're gonna have to go out and capture some footage
Yeah.
of Alonso out
We
here
gonna catch
playing,
some,
man.
yeah,
For real,
we
we're
gonna
gonna catch him out
lines,
there
get
doing
some
this
highlights.
thing. Hopefully, it'll be highlights.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, though. No, it's gonna be highlights. We're gonna get all the good footage. Him running fast.
Right.
Out of gas, yeah.
Running somebody down.
Running somebody
Yeah.
down. Good footwork. You know.
Something like that. Oh,
Ah,
I'm starting to get older now. You know, my knees start hurting now.
oh man, look.
Hey man, soccer is intense, man. It's an intense sport.
Very,
Yeah, a lot of
very.
running.
Yeah,
Don't
a
stop
lot,
too.
a lot.
So how about this boxing? You guys been
All
keeping
that
up
to
with
get 2
boxing?
points. No. Yeah. Boxing, yes, boxing. You know who we got coming up, or they've been talking about it,
They're trying to make it happen.
trying to
yeah.
make it happen. Tell them about it, man. Tell them about
We
it.
got some of the greatest. We got Canelo and Crawford. They're trying to get it done, which I think at this point they are. Canelo fought not too long ago, and they had this face-off, as everyone can see.
It
see it right there.
It looked real.
But the thing with this is that there's a lot of controversy behind this fight.
Money.
You got, well, the money's there. You know, the money's there. That's nothing to worry about. I think the controversy is you got Terrence Crawford coming up. I think 3 weight classes.
And
180.
Canelo won't even go down one.
Yeah,
it was
and the thing is that he's meeting Canelo at Canelo's like natural weight. So think about it. If they're fighting at 165, they cut weight at 165. That's probably Crawford's like natural weight, you know, without having to cut.
Right.
Canelo cuts, and within, you know, the night of the fight, Canelo's weighing what, 200?
Hey.
And then that's what you started thinking about.
Them
is
clauses, them
yeah, it's like-
hydration clauses.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
Crawford take a hard punch from Canelo? Because Canelo hits hard. And
Hard.
everybody that fiits him says, oh, he's a hard hitter.
They both.
Yeah,
we
so
both seen
can
it.
Crawford?
He's not the
Keep
same
up,
Canelo
yeah.
that fought Floyd.
No,
No,
definitely
negative,
Not that same
negative.
Canelo.
Not
No,
even
this is
close.
you're talking about someone that's way more experienced, pound for pound.
And he's heavier,
And
bigger,
he's heavier,
stronger.
He's
yeah.
gonna
And still as fast.
And
Yeah.
you know what? He sits in the trenches and he'll swing. He'll throw
Yeah,
punches with you. If
and,
that's what you want to do, he'll stand there with you.
Yeah, and that's what he wants. He talked about that in his last fight. He fought, I forgot his first name, but his last name is Skull. I think he's Cuban. And he ran the entire fight, and after the fight, Canelo won, obviously. He said, I hate those kind of fighters, you know. He wants to sit there and he wants to fight you. But let's be honest, he's going to stand in front of Canelo
And just
yeah,
take a beating.
And take a beating, yeah.
Man.
But that's what they call the Mexican style. You know,
Yeah,
Mexican
for
style.
sure.
boxing.
Yeah,
That's what they-
that hard nose
yeah,
right
they
there.
like to stand there.
Get,
They
get
like
in the
to get
center
down. Yeah.
and get down. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Ain't no dancing.
No,
It's all hands.
yeah.
For sure.
Mano a mano.
Because even like in training, when they go through training camp, you know what I'm saying, they put that tire down, you put your foot in there, you better not pick
Yeah.
your foot up.
Man,
You better
it's
plant it.
in the tire.
Plant it.
It's in the
Yeah,
tire.
It's
Yeah.
planted.
you better
yeah.
bob and weave.
Yeah.
Better get some moving
Yeah,
going.
move
Yeah.
that head.
And definitely, and then you also got Garcia a couple weeks ago getting knocked down by Rolly. That was an upset. You know, I had my thoughts on Garcia. I said Garcia's
More
taller.
But they were sparring partners though,
Yeah,
so
at
he knew
one
his
point they're-
style.
yeah.
He
yeah,
knew his
and
style.
the thing is that he knows, Rolly knew that Garcia's good punch is that hook that he throws quick
Yeah.
and deadly. Kept his hand, you know,
Right there.
Right
by
there.
his chin. And I think that's what messed up Garcia. That's what gave him trouble. He couldn't find his
Gave
punch.
all his ticks.
Yeah.
Gave all his ticks away.
And when he got hit, it was more kind of being off balance, but it's still a
But it's still a knockdown.
Knockdown.
Yeah,
I
still
mean,
considered a
look,
knockdown, yeah.
look, whatever you said, what happened, you was off balance, you slipped,
You
it was
slipped,
wet on the
you-
ground.
you hit the
I
ground.
I don't care.
Yeah, hit the
I
ground.
don't
Yeah.
care.
So it's still a knockout.
Yeah.
That's why the controversy with Tank.
Yeah, I was about to say
Man,
that.
when
yeah.
he went, bro,
When he took that knee
when he
against
took that
Roach,
knee, come on, man.
Yeah,
He took that
that's-
knee.
should have been a count.
That should have been.
Yeah.
Should have been a count.
It
Voluntary.
should've been.
That's a
And-
I
and
feel like
with
that's
that-
voluntary.
With that count,
He would've
Roach
lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would
He
have
lost.
lost. Would have won that
He
fight.
would've lost.
That's a
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
You're down.
That's why they fighting again.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I hope Roach wins. Yeah, Tank's good, but you know, like I said, I like underdogs. I like underdogs.
One and won't go 1-1, and then you have a third trilogy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
It's all about the bag at this
I
point.
mean,
Yeah.
you know.
And good fights too. I mean, another one. I don't know if you heard of these fighters. You got Bivol and Beterbiev. I don't know if you guys heard of them.
I think I heard of the first guy.
Yeah, light heavyweights. They fought twice already, and they're 1-1. So definitely a trilogy.
Banging.
When's that coming up?
They haven't spoke about the trilogy, but they had just fought, I think, like 2 months ago. 3
All right,
months
so
ago
you know
about.
it's in the works.
So
it's
yeah, so
already in
that's
the works.
definitely something that they're gonna want to get again.
Anytime one is 1-1, and you never expect the
We
third.
got to get the finale.
Yeah.
We got to get the
Third,
finale. We
yeah.
got to split this tie, dog.
Yeah, I mean, even then, another rivalry. Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez. I don't know if you guys know about them.
Pacquiao gonna fight again?
Oh no, he's retired.
I'm
No,
about to
but,
say, what?
but this was years ago. I think those two fought 4 or 5 times about.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
that's
they-
the Juan Manuel Marquez is the one that laid out Pacquiao, like laid
Yeah,
out.
when he laid him
Oh,
out, yeah,
yeah.
he was like sleep.
Oh.
Matter of fact, that was on like my 13th or 14th birthday. I
Like Pacquiao got
Yeah.
slept. Boy. He was like stiff,
Yeah.
straight face to the mat.
Facing the mat. Yeah, and he was
Out like a light.
blowing bubbles
Man.
out his
Yeah.
nose.
So anything cracking in the UFC?
What's his name? Islam just vacated his light heavyweight belt too, moving up a division to welterweight.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Moving up a division.
UFC.
So who
can't-
got to fight for that belt then?
It's Ilya and who was the other one?
Oliveira, what you say?
Yeah, Oliveira.
Oliveira?
Yeah, and that's gonna be a good
That's
fight
gonna
too.
be a good
That's
fight.
gonna be
Yeah,
a real,
that's
real
gonna be a
good
good fight. Oliveira, that Brazilian dude, that
He
dude,
nice.
yeah,
He got
he's
heart.
nice.
He has
He's nice.
heart.
He got heart.
And
Yeah,
He
his
has heart.
personality is-
Yeah,
I've
he's
heard
very
that
humble.
Yeah,
He's very humble.
I think
Yeah.
every time before fights,
I
he
see
goes
him in his
he goes,
interviews
yeah.
and his speaking. Like he really, like the outside of fighting.
Yeah.
Like he's just a humblest person you can be.
Complete opposite of like
Yeah,
Conor McGregor.
There you
Right.
go.
Yeah. And it's good to have all those kinds of fighters because it brings a different
balance. It brings balance.
to the
You gotta have balance in the sport,
Personality,
you
you know what
know.
I'm saying? It's good to
Now
have
you got
that.
the humble dude fighting against his cocky dude.
Yeah.
and who you want to win?
You know what I'm saying? It's a storyline. This is a good storyline. to
Yeah,
have.
good storyline.
But other than that, I think there's also some other great fights going on this summer. I think one of them is what are their names? The
Hold on. Speaking of fights happening this summer, the end of the month, it's the fights under the bridge.
Save the day.
Save the date. The Sherry's Classic Cigar Festival. You see it right there. Up under the bridge, man. They're going to be banging premium cigars, live music, boxing, VIP lounge. It's going to be all kind of sponsors and raffles, giveaways, food trucks and vendors everywhere. The Major Pack store will be at the event both days. So make sure y'all come by the Major Pack tent. Get you some apparel, get you the new beverage we're going to be releasing. Hey, man, I'm telling you right now, y'all want to be at this event the end of the month. At the Sherry's Classic event,
I'm gonna be there.
It's going to be live. Boxing up under the bridge on Saturday. On Friday, it's going to be a lot of bands.
On Friday.
On Friday, hey, you ain't got no job.
Hey, you know where to be at.
You know where to be at. Because half y'all, in case you ain't got no job. I didn't say that. I said that. I didn't say that. But it's true sometimes, shit happens.
It is what it is.
Show up. I'm going to be there. You going to be there?
Hopefully I'm there.
Cap going to be there.
For sure gonna be there.
Theo going to be there. Sherry's going to be there. Major Pack going to be there.
So
Classic going to be there.
So where you gonna be?
Where you going to be? Hey, Leo Moreno and this whole boxing. Hey, we got that video? Can we pull that up real quick? The Leo Moreno video? Let's run that, and then we're going to get ready to get up out of here, man, because we've been rolling.
Good conversations, good topics.
Yeah, most
topics,
definitely.
exactly.
Good bourbon, good
But check
whiskey,
out what Leo
good
got to
smoke.
say about the boxing and the Sherry's Classic Cigar Festival that's going on May 30th to May 31st. It's going to be a big event. I think I may bring out some blunts and bourbon cigars for y'all.
You don't know what kind of age groups are going to be fighting that night?
No, I don't. I think it's all professional. So
All professional?
All professional
fights.
No amateurs?
Exhibition,
amateurs, all
yep,
professional.
exhibition
Yeah.
matches.
Professional exhibition fights.
Make sure y'all get y'all tickets, VIP tickets.
Run it. Let Leo talk to y'all about what's going on. He'll tell you. Here we go.
Okay, guys, we're here with you today at Leo Moreno Jr. Boxing Club. We're getting ready for the Sherry's Classic Cigar Festival, May 30th and the 31st. There's going to be a lot of things going on at this festival. There's going to be bands playing Friday night. We'll have a lot of great vendors out there. We'll have concessions selling food, selling whatnot. There'll be a cigar shop selling cigars and beverages. I want to tell you guys a little bit about that. Friday night is going to be the band. On Saturday night, we're going to have 8 pro fighters out of Kansas City showcasing some sparring. And they'll be pro. What we're going to do with them after the event, after each bout, they're going to have about 10 minutes before we start the next event to go out and talk to the different people that are there. So maybe they can pick up a sponsor or two for the event for their performance and whatnot down the road. But we're gonna have 4 bouts, and when the bell rings like that, that means we're getting ready to start ready to rumble up in this house. But what we want from you guys is to come out and support the event. It's a 2-day event. I just know one thing: it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night of Friday night, the 30th and the 31st. Some good action, some good bouts, and it's going to be neat because we're going to put out the ring Friday night, and we're not putting the ropes on. It's going to be a stage, and then on Saturday night we're putting the ropes up. Then we're going to have some fighting action going on. So we look forward to seeing you guys out there to come out and support us and support the Sherry's Classic Cigar Festival. Once again, Leo Moreno with the Leo Moreno Jr. Boxing Club. Pop!
Yeah, man. So that was Leo telling y'all about Sherry's and Classic Cigar Festival that's going on May 30th and May 31st Make sure y'all come out and support, man. It's gonna be huge. Boxing under the bridge. We got bands on Friday, boxing on Saturday. You don't want to miss this event. Major Pack gonna be in the building. We gonna be in the building. We gonna go live, man. We gonna share some of the activities and festivities going on.
A lot of shit going on. So make sure y'all be there, get y'all tickets, come
Yeah.
support, have a good time, and enjoy yourself.
Exactly. So with that being said, we about to sign off. Man, it's been great. Thank y'all for tuning in with us on this Scorecard Thursday. I'm chilling here. You know who it is, big homie Kaiyrie. I got Alonso and Kapo with me, man.
You know
We'll
it.
be back next week with another special guest, or should I say, co-host. Make sure y'all tuning in. Don't go nowhere. We talking La Liga? Football. You can't see my feet. Damn. I got to get the camera angle.
It's all right.
Early commercials, man.
We
out of
gone.
here.
I'm a different type of athlete. I believe being in tune with the mind, body, and spirit is major. According to science, cannabis provides significant benefits to athletes in both performance and recovery. Why wouldn't I? Studies have shown training with marijuana increases focus and motivation in the gym. Why wouldn't I? Others show how cannabis delivers a mental boost for athletes. Why wouldn't I? So when it comes to my choice of cannabis culture products, it's always major. Only Major Pack. Kansas City's first cannabis culture company. Rather pre-workout for motivation or post-workout for recovery. It's a major difference at Major Pack. Shop Major Pack products at majorpack.com.